Welcome to my channel. What I'm about to show you might seem small, unassuming, even forgotten by time. But behind its simple design lies a tale so fascinating, so rare, that it could rewrite the way you think about coins forever. Yes, we're talking about the legendary 1973 Qatar 50 dirhams coin. A coin that, in the world of collectors, has stirred whispers, started bidding wars, and held the power to transform forgotten drawers into vaults of hidden wealth. Could it really be possible that something this tiny could hold value in the thousands, the lakhs, or even, dare I say, millions? Let's find out. Let's set the scene. The year is 1973. Qatar, still in its early days of rapid modernization after gaining independence from Britain in 1971, was undergoing a dramatic transformation. Oil wealth was beginning to reshape its destiny. Skyscrapers were yet to rise, but the ambitions of a nation were already etched in every new policy, every infrastructure project, and yes, every coin. This is the backdrop where our hero was born, the 1973 50 dirhams coin, a small silver-toned piece of metal, yet anything but ordinary. On one side, you'll see the striking Arabic script and the denomination, 50 dirhams, surrounded by beautiful ornamental waves. Beneath that, proudly stamped in English, State of Qatar. Flip it over, and you're greeted with a scene right out of Arabian heritage. A traditional dhow boat sailing beside two palm trees. It's not just art, it's a symbol. A symbol of Qatar's rich seafaring history, pearl diving past, and desert resilience. The year is clearly marked, 1973 in both Gregorian and Hijri calendars, a rare dual-year inscription that collectors around the world go crazy for. But don't be fooled by its simple look. This coin is so much more than metal. What makes a coin valuable? Now, let's pause and ask the question burning in your mind. What makes a coin like this so special? Well, it comes down to 4 powerful ingredients. 1. Age. 2. Historical significance. 3. Rarity. 4. Condition. And this coin? It checks all 4 boxes, and then some. Let's start with age. The coin is over 50 years old, half a century. That's enough time for many of its kind to have vanished, melted down, lost, damaged, or simply forgotten, which means every surviving specimen becomes more precious with each passing year. Next, historical significance. Qatar, in the early 70s, was writing its own story, the story of a young nation stepping into sovereignty, trading colonial ties for independent pride. Coins minted in those first few years of independence are considered national treasures. And the 1973 50 dirhams? It's one of the earliest currency issues under the name State of Qatar. Then comes the crown jewel, rarity. You see, very few of these coins were minted. Some estimates suggest that only a limited number of 50 dirhams coins were produced that year, possibly as a transitional denomination. And most of them? Gone. Either circulated into oblivion or tucked away in private collections. Which brings us to the last piece of the puzzle. Condition. If you happen to own a 1973 Qatar 50 dirhams coin in near mint or uncirculated condition, no scratches, no dents, sharp edges, clear details, then congratulations. You might just be sitting on something far more valuable than you ever imagined. Could it be worth thousands or more? Let's be clear, but here's what I can tell you. There are stories, many of them, from coin auctions, collector forums, and antique markets across the globe, where similar Middle Eastern coins have stunned experts by fetching values far beyond expectations. Why? Because international collectors, especially those who specialize in Gulf region numismatics, are always on the hunt for rare coins from early post-independence periods. Coins like this one, from the early 70s, from a newly independent Qatar, tick all the right boxes, especially if the coin features unique minting errors, misalignments, dual language features, and above all, limited mintage years like 1973. When these factors combine, Values can soar, sometimes into the thousands, lakhs, and even millions in extreme auction-worthy cases. Do all coins reach that level? Number? But can yours? Maybe. And that's what makes it exciting. Let's examine it, technically. Let's break this coin down into its technical anatomy, the way expert graders do. Diameter: approximately 24 millimeters. Weight: around 6 grams. Composition: cupro-nickel, a durable and tarnish-resistant alloy of copper and nickel. Edge: reeded or milled. Color: silvery gray with a subtle matte finish. Now here's something to look out for: minting flaws. Coins with misprints, like off-center strikes, die cracks, or unusual shapes, are the rarest of the rare. If your 1973 Qatar 50 dirhams has one of these, you may be holding something exceptional. The collector's perspective. From the viewpoint of a collector, this coin holds more than just metallic worth. It holds emotional value. Imagine holding a coin that circulated in the very marketplaces of early Doha, in the hands of the first generation of Qatari citizens after independence. That's not just a coin, that's a witness to history. Many collectors today are desperately seeking coins like these, not just for their portfolios, but for their sentimental and cultural significance. There's a term for this in the numismatic world: legacy coins. Coins that tell the story of a nation's birth, of its struggle, of its transformation. And this 50 dirhams is precisely that. One incredible discovery. Let me tell you about one collector's lucky break. In 2022, a Qatari expatriate living in the UK found a dusty box in his late grandfather's attic. Inside, a few old banknotes, a photo album, and among the clutter, a 1973 Qatar 50 dirhams coin in pristine condition. Curious, he submitted the coin to a professional grading service. The result? MS-67. That's nearly perfect. Soon after, it drew interest from collectors in Dubai, Germany, and even the US. And while we can't disclose the final bid amount, let's just say it shattered expectations. What should you do if you have one? So what if you're holding one right now? Or you find one in a family drawer? Here's what you should do. 1. Inspect it carefully. Use a magnifying glass. Look for unusual marks, die flaws, or spelling irregularities. 2. Check the condition. The fewer scratches, the better. Uncirculated coins hold the highest value. 3. Don't clean it. Cleaning coins actually decreases their value. Collectors prefer natural patina and wear. 4. Consider grading services like PCGS or NGC can professionally grade your coin, and that increases both credibility and value. 5. Connect with experts. Reach out to coin forums, auction houses, or numismatic groups. You never know who might be looking for exactly what you have. The coin that could change everything. So here's the truth. This isn't just a coin. It's a time machine, a storyteller, a silent witness to a young nation's dawn. The 1973 Qatar 50 dirhams coin is more than metal. It's meaning. And for the lucky few who possess one in exceptional condition, it might also be a golden ticket to a world of collectors, auctions, and potentially life-changing surprises. Maybe it's hiding in your closet. Maybe your parents tucked it away in a drawer long ago. Maybe it's waiting to be rediscovered in a market stall halfway around the world. So the next time you come across an old coin, don't ignore it. Inspect it, respect it, and maybe, just maybe, treasure it. Thanks for watching, fellow explorers. If stories like this spark your curiosity, hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and share it with someone who loves coin collecting. And always remember, sometimes the smallest things carry the biggest stories. Until next time, keep hunting, keep dreaming, and may your next coin be the one that changes everything.